Today we are going to discuss about polynomials and factorization from class 9 chapter 2. Okay. Before we going to discuss about polynomials, we will take a small review from algebraic expression. The algebraic expression we already studied in class 8. Okay? In class 8 we studied algebraic expressions. These expressions can be understood with the help of some examples. Suppose there are 6 rows and each row has 6 stars in a garden. This is my garden. Just an example. First see, this is row number 1, row number 2, row number 3, row number 4, row number 5 and row number 6. These are my 6 rows. And each row has 6 stars. Each row has 6 stars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many stars are there in total? Very simple we can tell. Very simple we can tell this answer. We can solve it. We can tell the answer very clearly. This is 36. 6 6 are. See, we can write here 1 6, here 1 6. In this row 1 6, in this row 1 6, and in this row 1 6, and in this row 1 6. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6.
6 into 6.
6 into 6. 6 times 6, that is equal to 36. Suppose if I have x rows, in each row I have x plants in a garden. Here I would like to change number by some x. X is my variable. Maybe 6, maybe 10, maybe 20, maybe 30. Here there are 6 rows. In place of 6 I taken x rows, and each row has x plants. Then x into x is equal to x square plants in the garden. Clearly, because this is x rows and they have x plants. 6 6 are 36 stars in this garden. When 6 is replaced by x, we get x into x square. This is my algebraic expression. With the help of, I explain with the help of some x. Here x is my unknown number. The unknown numbers are called variables in algebraic expression. So in expression, x square is my expression. It is coming from small statement. See, my statement is here. There are x plants and planted in x rows. How many plants will be there in the garden? Obviously, it is x square. X square is my algebraic expression. By observing this one, I got some x square. This x square is called a term. It's called a term. This is my term in algebraic expression. Similarly, you will see some more examples. See here. The cost of onions is 10 rupees per kg. See here, number of kgs and number of the cost of onions. The number of kgs and cost of onions. So 1 kg onions, 1 tenga, 10 rupees. When we are taking 2 kgs,
20.
20 rupees, 10 times 2. 2 kgs. If I take 3 kgs, 3 times 10. This is 30 and this is 20 and this is 30. Am I clear? Now, if I take p kgs, for example, see, the cost of onions is 10 rupees per kg. Indra purchased p kgs. Indra purchased p kgs. That means 10 times p. That is 10p. You should pay to the seller. Am I right? The next one, Raju purchased q kgs. Q kgs. 1 kg onions, 10 rupees. Now we have q kgs. I don't know what is the q. 10 into q, 10q. This and this are also called terms in algebraic expression. So every algebraic expression contains some terms. This is my expression I written in terms of some mathematical something 10p or 10q or 10r. These are all algebraic terms. By observing these terms, 10 is known but r we don't know, because r may be 1, r may be 2, r may be 3, r may be 1, 10 1 ja 10. That means he is taken only 1 kg of onion. If r is equals to 2, 10 2s are 20. How many kgs he taken? 2 kgs. Then how much he will pay? 20. If r is changing, the amount will be changed. That means amounts depends upon r. The amount depends upon r. R is varies from one number to other number. That's the reason this 10 is called a constant and r is called a variable. So this is my term consisting of a constant or a variable or their product. Every term. Suppose in algebra, if I take in 10 is a constant. Is a term in algebraic expression, keep in mind. Is a algebraic expression. Suppose if I take in 10 now, it is also term, but it is multiplied by a constant. 10 is a constant and r is a variable. Why we call r is a variable? The value will be changed by r. If r is 20, 10 20s. 10 20s. 200. You should pay 200 rupees. If I taken 20 kgs of onions, 10 20s are 200 rupees you should pay. That's the reason it have a sense. So my algebraic expression contains so many terms. My algebraic expression contains so many terms. These terms can be expressed as plus or minus. This is also very, very important. My algebraic expression contains so many terms. Suppose if you take the small example, Indra buys 10p amount that he paid by 10p, and the next one, who is next one? Raju paid 10q, and the next one is Hanif paid 10r. These are the rupees paid by these persons to seller. I would like to find total. Total means 10p rupees plus 10q rupees plus 10 r rupees. This is my a big algebraic expression. It contains terms. They will not be like this. They may be x square. I told you one term. X square plus 2x plus 3. This is also an algebraic expression. It contains some terms. This is an expression. X square and 2x and 3. Here x square is a term, 2x is a term and 3 is a term already explained. This is in algebraic expression. This is called a constant. Am I clear or not? So we can see by these examples here P, R, Q are three variables. P, Q are three variables. But here we have only one variable. Here we can write so many expressions. 3xy plus xy. xyz. See here xyz. It contains two terms. But different variables. Here we have only one variable. So one variable algebraic expressions are called polynomials. Polynomials are coming from the algebraic expression. When you filter the algebraic expressions, we get some polynomials. These polynomials, by observing these polynomials, the powers are positive integers. This is also called non-negative integers. Non-negative integer is nothing but positive integers. Am I clear or not? So, a polynomial is consisting of terms with positive integer index. Positive integer index, positive powers. See, for example, in the next slide, see here, we also can express such as S square. This is also very, very important. S square, area of square. This is my square. This is side S and S. S means, don't forget, S means some units. This is 2 centimeters. This is also 2 centimeters. Suppose this is 2 centimeters. And this is 2 centimeters. Then how many squares are there? 4 squares are there. See, 2 twos are 1, 2, 3, 4 square. 2 twos are 2 times 2, that is equal to 2 square. This is also called S square. We can express the area of square in terms of algebraic expression. That is S square. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, the next one, area of rectangle. See, area of rectangle. LB. Length into breadth. L into B. This is also an algebraic expression. It have different variables. L and B are different. Maybe this is 3 centimeters. This is 2 centimeters. 2 3s are 2 3s are is a 6. 6 means how many squares will be there in the rectangle?
6.
6. See, this is 2 units. This is 3 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many squares are there in it?
6.
6. So L into B is an algebraic expression. Area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Length into breadth, that is in shortcut LB. LB is an algebraic expression. It is a single term. Similarly, volume we can find LBH, length into breadth into height. These are all my algebraic terms. The algebraic terms may be in addition, may be in subtraction, may be in division. Am I clear or not? See here some expressions. I will give some examples. See here some examples. Now see this example. An algebraic expression such as 3x, x square plus 2x, x cube minus x square minus 4x plus 3 and pi r square and ax plus b all are my algebraic expressions. Very, very important note here given. See, note that all algebraic expressions we consider for only have non-negative integer exponents. Non-negative integer exponents. Those are called polynomials. So if I take an x power minus 2 plus 2x plus 3, this is not a polynomial because its power is negative integer. Suppose if I take in root x plus x square plus 3. This is not a polynomial because its power is 1 by 2. Square root is nothing but what? Its power is, I told you in the last class, root x is equal to x power 1 by 2. This is radical form. This is my exponential form. Am I clear or not? So I told you clearly, every polynomial consisting of one variable expression, whatever it may be. Here taken 3x. This is single. If you take two terms, x square plus 2x, it contains two terms. If you take x cube minus x square plus x plus 4x plus 3, this is how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms are there. So the algebraic expression contains one term, two terms, three terms, four terms, whatever it may be. Here, very important point is something 10x plus 2 is there. It is my algebraic expression. It contains how many terms? It contains how many terms? Two terms. And x coefficient is how much? 10. Suppose minus 2x plus 2, here x square. What is my x square coefficient?
-2.
-2. So these are very, very important. You should identify the coefficient. We can find two types of coefficients. For example, 2x. What is coefficient of y? What is the coefficient of y? 2x is the coefficient of y. This is variable constant. If I take only x, 2y is a variable. What is the constant?
2.
2 is the constant. We can find two types of constants. Let us suppose I take in just y, xy. What is the coefficient of y?
X.
What is the coefficient of x?
Y.
Am I clear or not? So here we have so many algebraic expressions. See, an algebraic expression in which variables involved. An algebraic expression. An algebraic expression. These are my algebraic expressions. Keep in mind. Variables involved. Only non-negative integral powers are called polynomials. That's the reason. He gave a definition. Algebraic expression in which variables involved only non-negative integer powers is called polynomial. Some x square plus x plus 3. This is my polynomial. Its power is positive. Therefore, it is a polynomial. For example, we will go to the next one. See, here we are given a small review about the polynomials. See here, the first example. These are my terms: 3x, 2x, and 7x square. These are my terms. And coefficient. Here I taken only constants. 3 is the coefficient of x, and 2 is the coefficient of x, and 7 is the coefficient of x square. Here x square, x and x. Now coming to this box. See here, terms. Here how many terms are there? Single term. Only term, single term is there here. 3x, then it is called monomial. Suppose take 2x plus 3. How many terms are there?
2
terms. That is called binomial. If I take 6x square plus 3x plus 1, suppose this is my example. How many terms are there?
3
3 terms. Then it is called a trinomial. More than 3 terms, it is called a
polynomial.
So an algebraic expression or a polynomial which contains only one variable is called monomial. In algebraic expression, it contains only one term. Monomial. It contains two terms.
Binomial.
It contains three terms.
Trinomial.
More than three terms.
Polynomial.
That's all. Tomorrow we will discuss next part. Okay.